Hi pen friends, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to be doing my first unboxing video for you. So I think it's nice to have a special knife to open your packages with, and I'm going to be using this Laguiole knife. It's made in France. I love it because it has this decoration of a vine and a bee. The wood is really nice and it has this floral pattern on it. I'm not a knife collector, this is my only knife, but that's what the box looks like. Alright, so I think that, you can use some scissors to open your box, but and a knife makes it a little bit easier to get the tape cut. So fun fact, I have not yet learned how to edit videos, which you may have been able to tell from my previous videos, so this may take a while. I'm not going to be editing out any parts. I'll tell you what I'm expecting so you're not really shocked. The box is going to be really ratty. I already knew that. It's a new old stock Bexley pen that I ordered on eBay. So yes, this box has been through a lot, but you know what? I've gotten a lot of boxes like this before. This faux leather does not hold up well. I think like humidity and I don't know what else makes it flake off. And I've gotten pens before in this kind of box that I worried that there was something wrong with the pen because some of this material flaked off on it, but I was able to clean the pen off. So hopefully the pen is in much better condition than this box. But I think it's good to have the box because it keeps the pen from getting beat up in the mail, but I will probably be throwing this box out after I take the pen out. So, the clamshell box, and there's the pen. So, it's the usual kind of box with its little place there that holds it. And let's see if there's anything under. Yep. So we've got the instruction manual. Pardon all these little flakes of box. And this is the Bexley Gemstone in the Sapphire finish. So Bexley is an American company, and recently they've been sold to another company, and that is why I looked on eBay for Bexley pens, because I have I think 4 others in my collection that I really enjoy, and I wanted to add one more to it. I had seen this pen a long time ago, and I was really interested in it because of this texture in the barrel. It's very unusual to have a barrel that is not just smooth. This one is like ribbed, and it feels awesome. I'm really happy with how this looks and feels already. So Bexley made 4 different finishes for the gemstone. One is black and not transparent. The other 3 are transparent, and there's the blue, the red, and the green, and they're named after gemstones. So you've got the sapphire, the ruby, and the emerald. I always like these thin cap rings, like multiple cap rings like that is definitely one thing that I love, and you've seen a lot of my pens that have that. I do usually prefer silver trim, but I think this gold trim looks good on this pen. Let's take off the cap and take a look here. So this is a 14 karat gold nib. It's got an interesting looking feed. This is a rather small pen, kind of thin. I don't mind that though. And it's got a cartridge converter. So, this pen came out a while ago, but and there aren't all that many of them, but I remember seeing this a while ago and just being interested in that. Funny thing that it reminds me of, two things from my childhood. Does anyone remember rhythm sticks? So when I was in music class in elementary school, we used to have these wooden sticks that were ribbed like this, and the music teacher would have us play along to songs by rubbing them together or clicking them. And they were painted in different colors, so like this. There would be blue, red, green. And the other thing that it reminds me of is a lightsaber. So especially since they have the blue, the red, and the green, and the transparent colors, that really reminds me of Star Wars, and I'm a big fan of Star Wars. So those are the things that attracted me to this pen, besides which I've used Bexley pens before, and I've been really happy with their writing performance. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate some good pen hygiene here. And before I do a writing sample with it, I'm going to rinse this pen out with some Goulet pen flush. And I put my pen flush in this TWSBI bottle. It's a glass ink bottle. It's meant for taking the nib section off of a TWSBI pen, and you can just stick it on that part and fill the pen without getting the nib or the section inky. But I've actually never used it that way before. If you would like me to try that out in a video, leave a comment saying so. But the way that I use this is, instead of taking the top part of the cap off, I just take the whole cap off, and I keep the pen flush in here. I do enjoy using this bottle for pen flush. So I'm gonna rinse it out a little bit, as recommended with new pens or pens that you don't know if they've had something in them before. This is supposed to be new old stock, but you know, even in the manufacturing process, sometimes there can be a little bit of stuff that gets in the feed that can hamper the flow of the ink. So I just ran that pen flush in and out a few times, and then it's always good to do some water after that so that you don't get any pen flush in your ink. So I've just got a cup of water here, and I'm going to run that in and out. And you know, with the pen flush, you can reuse that several times, so that's why mine looked kind of blue. It might have had some ink in it, but it still does the trick for cleaning out your pen. All right, so I just need to grab some ink. Hold on a second. Alright, so I guess I will have to learn how to edit this video because I forgot to bring the ink over that I wanted to put in the pen. This is J. Herbin Vert Empire. Okay. Got a good fill. I was so excited to fill the pen that I forgot to bring the ink over, and now I'm having trouble getting the cap back on. Okay. Clean off the nib and the section. Alright, let's give this a test. Alright, so this is, sorry, am I in frame? Bexley, and it's a gemstone, and it's the sapphire finish. Yes, very nice. I'm happy. Yay! Alright, thanks for joining me for the first test of this pen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love it if you would leave a comment. All right, see you in the next one.